Young Billy.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still UPK, still undefeated, still one West, still keep the heat up, still in the streets, still on the block. My people need healing, priests and prophets, bring it out. Black Watch. The white man is the devil, drop dead and kick rocks. Blood of an Israelite, this for the 12 tribes. I'm a soldier, motherfucker, so I'm ready to block. Cross the line, play with your life. Now who that talking about that UPK? Long beards and them niggas with them boots and braids, raising up the children of Israel every goddamn day. Warfare, angry black men with rage. UPK, motherfucker. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out.
Hey, Shalom Israel. You know what time it is. Take Ground Radio, Take Ground Breakdowns. Captain Posh, ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. You know how we get it in. Relationship advice, not only between your man and a woman, but between you can be between your friends, your co-workers, frenemies, relatives, all of that, associates. We get it in on the Take Ground Radio. Get them relationship advice questions in. You know how we start the day. Can't have a relationship without forgiveness. That's number one. And you can't have Take Ground Radio without my theme music. Get Officer Kompar songs up in here. But yeah, let's get them questions in. Definitely trying to also go live on Clubhouse if we got the time and we got the juice. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that going. 807. Hold on now. 2. All right, let's get it. But yeah, man, you can't have a good relationship without forgiveness. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of a good relationship. Okay? Forgiveness is the cornerstone of a good relationship between whomever. Okay? Even if it's just a friend or a family member, you're going to need forgiveness for that relationship to really flourish, for that relationship to really grow, you know, and go to the next level to where, you know, you become very close. It's laid out through the scriptures. You know, you gain a brother, you gain a sister by going to them if they offend you. And then they hear you. You gain a brother, you gain a sister by working with them, doing things with them, man. and getting through things together. All right. You gain a brother, you gain a sister when you do that. So let's get our music, our theme music going. Let's see if I can pull it on here. But yeah, let's get them relationship advice questions, man. People got, you know, and hit that share button, hit that like button. You may not have no relationship advice, but shoot, one of your friends, one of your friends on Facebook might need some relationship advice. Go check the light in real quick. See if I want to do it like that. You know, so, but yeah, man. What happens is you gotta, the relationships, they're gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? Your relationship's going to grow and mature, over time. Relationships that you have with people, they're going to grow and they're going to mature. But you also got to water them. You want to water your relationships, man. We got some high holy days coming up, some feast days coming up. That's where you're going to get with them brothers and them sisters in the truth, especially who you build with, or not who you build with, but who your people been, people you haven't been kicked it with for a while, haven't spent quality time with for a while. That's coming up. And feast days is coming up. Now, even in the world, they have carnal feast days where they try to come together with their family and friends. And the truth is oh so much better. You understand? The truth is oh so much better. So, let's see. But that's what you want, though. You want to be able to come together with your brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, in the Lord. You already know when you're in the truth. Let's keep my theme music going. Hopefully it's not giving double reverb. Let me make sure it's not. Pop the headphones in. All right, we back in the game. Young nigga preach. All right, but yeah, man, let's get straight into it. Relationships change over time. You understand? Relationships that you used to have, why do they change? Because people change, people mature, people grow. You understand? And the nature of that relationship can grow. Like for example, you may have an older brother or sister, and they've treated you with a certain amount of respect or treated you a certain way. But then when y'all get a little older, the nature may change because you may grow up and they may learn to respect you more. They may see that you're grown up, that you more mature. So the nature of the relationship will change, not from just a like a big brother, little brother, a big sister, little sister. It may change to more equal, where y'all kind of have more equal footing, because now you're both adults. You're not kids no more. You're not young adults no more. You full grown adults, and that person can see your accomplishments, your achievements, and they can respect that. That's what you want. You want to gain the respect of the people over you. The people who's older than you, or people this and that. Because trust me, man, this life ain't gonna last forever. You're not gonna live forever. Let's see. Got a comment or a question. Brother said, my brother-in-law is straight up simp. His woman run him. Even I call, she answers his phone. I don't want to hang around him anymore. Am I wrong? And would I be wrong for telling his wife off? So yeah, man, definitely share this. Got some good. This is a good one right here. He said, even when I call him, she answers his phone. So yeah, so let's dissect this and break this down. It's a great question, man. This is a great question of an example of a relationship growing and maturing and the nature of the relationship changing. Okay, so let's break it down. simp. He said his brother-in-law. Hold on. Okay. What's that sound? Hold on a sec. All right. So let's get it in, man. All right. So it said my brother-in-law is straight up simp. Boom. So the nature relationship, he's your brother-in-law. So it means he's either your sister's man. All right. Your sister's man. His woman run him. So it means your sister runs him. Even I call, she answers his phone. Now, and this right here where it says the brother is a straight up simp. That for sure could be the case where he has some simpish ways about him. Okay, your wife's brother. Okay, your wife's brother. Don't sweat. So that could be the case where you have a brother who's a simp. A brother who's a simp or has simp-like tendencies where his woman run him. He can't stay out late. He can't play with the big boys. You know what I mean? He can't do things because his woman tell him he can't do this, he can't do that. One thing you can't never really do is step in between a man and woman's relationship. It's not that you can't do it, but it's extremely difficult for you to break through in that relationship dynamic. Like it's damn near impossible. Like it's damn near impossible for you to for a man for you to get, in between him and his woman and how they run in their relationship and how their relationship is going. It's damn near impossible. So with simp brothers, what you can do is you can still be cool with the brothers. All right. And then where it says his woman run him, there's almost nothing you can do about that. If you try to, put him against his woman, a lot of times he'll turn against you. And seeing how this is your wife's brother, it really don't have nothing to do with you. Like, yeah, I'm sure y'all cool and this and that, but at the end of the day, you chose that woman. You chose your woman because you wanted to be with your woman, not to be with her brother or her brother. And her brother chose his woman to be with that woman, not to be with you. But it's just an added bonus in brotherhood that y'all connect. You don't want to lose that connection, but you don't want to step over the toes, which could also hurt the connection that y'all have, the brotherhood y'all have. Even I call, she answers his phone. She answers his phone. That's his prerogative. You're gonna have to deal with them as a unit. Like I know a brother like that where you try to do business with him. His woman is like right in the mix of the business. But at the end of the day, they working that together. They're working together. So they make decisions more wholly together as opposed to more he makes the decision. That's just the way his relationship is running. There's nothing you can do about it. He says, I don't want to hang around him anymore. Am I wrong? You don't have to. There's no law that says you have to hang out with your wife's brother. That's not in the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's totally a personal choice up to you. And if it's not profitable, then you want to make the decision of when it's profitable. So you're not wrong if you don't kick it with him and reach out to him and try to make sure to spend time with him. It's a waste of time. That's why I said relationships change. The nature of a relationships change. It may be a guy who's ready to hang out all the time, ready to kick it all the time. He gets a woman, wife, and kids. It's going to be understandable that he's not going to be able to hang out like he used to. It's understandable. I know a guy who used to he was single. Always, man, let's go out, man. Let's go kick it. Let's go hang out any day, 2 a.m, 3 a.m, midnight. Let's go hang out. Let's go do this, man. Let's do that. All the time. We told the brother, yeah, man, we'll kick it a few nights, you know what I'm saying? But we was telling him that, trust me, this ain't gonna last. That same brother went and got a woman, start having him some kids. He don't do none of that shit no more. He don't hang out late. He may hang out late once a month. That's because he's matured and he's changed. And his relationships change. So it's the same with this brother. Seems like things have changed. And you're not wrong for not hanging out with him. You don't have to. Ain't no law. But you would be wrong for telling his wife off. Then you're gonna, at the end of the day, that's all he got. That's his woman. That's all he got. You see what I'm saying? He may have multiple friends, but he only got one woman. So it's not a profitable thing to come in between that relationship because you don't like something about their relationship. If they two like it, if them two like the way it's going, then that's the way it's going to go. There's no use jumping in between that, adding your 2 cents or nothing. It's futile. It's a waste of time. You always want to remember, relationships change. People change. We got rappers and everything always talking about, yeah, when I get rich, when I get money, I ain't going to change. I'm going to stay the same. I'm going to stay the same to the game. I'm of this, I'm of that. As soon as they get that money, that nigga a whole different nigga. He a whole different dude. People can say what they want to say. That I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change up or switch up or act differently. That's not accurate. People grow. Life is ever changing. So there's no way you can stay. If you stay the same when life is changing, then you'll have guys out here trying to use payphones instead of buying cell phones. They be still trying to get a pager going. Here, just page me. When you got a whole cell phone, now you got to change. You got to upgrade. You got to move around. You got to adapt. If you don't do those things, you ain't gonna you're gonna have problems. So that brother, he may be simping to you and may seem like, yeah, he's simping. He may really be simping. I don't know for sure. But obviously, he's made some changes in his lifestyle. You may think he's simping by letting his woman answer his phone. He may be trying to do that so he don't have to talk to a lot of people. All the people that call his phone, he have his woman answer. So he don't have to, answer all the phone calls. Maybe he tired of answering phone calls. He may have other people calling him you don't know about. You also want to give your brothers the benefit of the doubt all times. You never want to go to the worst possible conclusion about your brother. And accusing him of simping, that's a pretty deep accusation. So you don't want to just say he's simping. I mean, obviously in joking, brothers gonna joke. I'm gonna make a joke about a brother simping. I'm gonna be the first one to make a joke. Man, make sure you make sure you get your wife's permission, man, before you come out. We don't want you on this field trip. But at the end of the day, you want to give brothers the benefit of the doubt. You want to give them that space, because at the end of the day, we all we got. Got the Most High, and you got your brothers and your people and your circle. That's all you got. So maybe y'all not flowing good right now, but y'all may start flowing good later. Y'all may not be kicking it, hanging right now, but shoot, let something happen, switch up, turn around. Next thing you know, hey man, come through. I got the new system. I got the new PS5. I got the new man cave. You know what I'm saying? I know, now you over his crib in the man cave watching a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even know he was working on that. You know what I'm saying? He calling the poker night. Next thing you know, you over there playing poker and everything, so you never know how things could, like I said, things could change. Right now, he may not have that time and energy to where he can do what he used to do. That could change also. His woman could be overbearing right now, but that could change also. So, and that's just the nature. It's the nature of life. You got to recognize it. Roll with the punches. You roll with the punches and you counter. So it is something to consider when you're dealing with your brothers. Always give them the benefit of the doubt. Always understand that what's not perfect right now can become perfect later. If it ain't working out right now, it may start working out later. So you always want to leave your options open. You don't want to close the doors on anything, no matter how off it may seem in that moment. It's important. Your brothers, your sisters are important. But yeah, you want to always, like I said, man, you want to be able to adapt and change, because this life going to throw a lot at you. This life going to throw a lot at you. And sometimes you got to rest. Sometimes you got to bounce. You got to bounce. You got to step back to step forward. That happens sometimes. Sometimes people got to go into the lab. They got to go into the hyperbolic time chamber. What I mean by that means you got a guy who used to do this, that, and the third, hang out, go places, do stuff. But you don't, then for like a stint or maybe a year or a season or whatever, you just don't see him. You like, man, what's he doing? He used to be doing this. He used to be doing that. We used to do this and that. But I ain't seen him in a while. I ain't kicking. What's going on with him? Hey, man, could be in the lab. He could be taking a step back to take a few steps forward. And that's another thing with relationships. Like, people gonna come in and out of your life, man. You don't ever want to shun them in any type of way. You want to embrace them. When they do come around, when they is there, you want to embrace them, because that don't mean they're gonna always be there in that same station, in that same fashion. Next time you see them, they may be so busy you could barely get a word in with them. And now they whole lifestyle changed, where they just a busy guy, when before they wasn't this busy. You got to accept and embrace them both. Because at the end of the day, no matter whatever happens with a relationship, like if y'all apart for a long time, that connection, that brotherhood, that sisterhood is still there, long as nobody offends it. I seen a cat that was on my football team from 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. Because me and him never offended each other, or was never had got into it, or never hurt our relationship. When I seen him, it was like I seen a long lost friend from, like I ain't missed a beat. Like I seen him the other day, every day. So that's why you don't want to go to his wife and call and tell her off, because that'll hurt y'all relationship with the brother. He check his own woman. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you talk to him and then he checks his own woman, then that's one thing. But you don't want to check his woman. So then that's going to put him in a predicament. And let every man check his own wife. You just deal with the brother straight up. If it's something you got to deal with him about with his woman. And, really, no woman should be dealing with her man's talking. Like, if I'm talking to a brother, his woman shouldn't come in the conversation and start finishing his sentences. That means I got to talk to this brother and get his woman in check. Like, every time I talk to you, brother, I need to talk to you in private. Every time I talk to you, your woman jumping in. When I call you, she answering. I wanted to talk to you, brother. I wanted to talk to you. I like talking to you. He'd be like, oh, yeah, oh, no, my bad, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. I was working something like this, like that. I got you, though. Or he may say, I don't understand what you mean. Why can't she answer for me? He may simp all the way. But you want to keep the relationship. You don't want to offend your brother. That's one thing you don't want to be a person that does. You don't want to be a person. Yeah, there's sometimes you can't help it to offend a brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't know that you was going to offend him when this happened, or when you said that. But if you can help it, Scripture says, live peaceably with all men. You don't try to go out your way to offend a brother. Because you never know later on what things can change. So you want to accumulate as many friends of your people as possible in this lifetime. To have friends, you must show thyself friendly. You got some guys, they think they're so big and bad and tough that they don't have to be, that they could just be rude to everybody. They don't got to be polite. They don't have to have no friends. They don't have to have no people that have their back. Yeah, you can put that tough guy image up, but at the end of the day, your people is all you're going to have at the end. When you get old, you ain't going to have no cars and clothes and your strength and your muscles and your good looks and all that shit going to be gone. Only thing left is going to be you and the people you know and the people you connected with through life. Family, friends, loved ones. So you don't want to treat them ill and treat them a certain way, or act like they're disposable, like you don't need them and all this and that, like they can just go to hell if they don't like it. You want to be, if you want to be like that, it's a cold world. I'll tell you that now. It's a cold and a lonely world. Some men choose to be like that because they think that's more profitable. They get more done and this and that by being an asshole, and that's on them. But that's not good relationship advice. That's what this is about. Take Ground Radio, Take Ground Breakdown. Relationship advice. To have friends, you must show thyself friendly. That's what you want to do to your brothers, man, and your sisters. You want to be friendly, man. Don't mean you can't demand respect. Don't mean you can't, be looked at in a high regard and a high esteem because you polite, because you a friendly brother, because you have friends, you have people that love you. That don't mean you weak. That don't mean none of that shit. If you think you strong because nobody fuck with you, and you rude and disrespectful, and nobody cares about you, if you think that makes you strong, Lord be with you. You'll be the same one at their funeral, or in that deathbed, nobody visiting you when you're in that nursing home. Kids don't like you. Your family don't mess with you. Your friends, really waiting for you to fall. It's a lonely world. No man is an island. So you don't want to operate like you're an island. You want to operate like you're like a kingdom, like a king. A king don't act like that. A king don't. Any wise king ain't gonna act like, oh, he don't need his servants, he don't need his ministers, he don't need his advisors, he don't need nobody. King don't act like that. Else how he gonna run the kingdom? Because if he running like that, everybody gonna plot to get his ass whacked and get somebody new in the house. So you want to remember these things in the long term, man. In the long term goals, you want to keep good connections with your friends and family and people. You want to live peaceably as well as all possible with all men. Don't go around offending brothers and saying brothers is wrong and this and that. When I say saying brothers is wrong, which means it's not that they breaking the law, statute, commandments of the Lord. They just living some type of lifestyle or doing it a way that you wouldn't do it, or you don't think is the best way. That's your brother at the end of the day. If he's not the best way, guess what? He's gonna end up finding out it wasn't good. But you don't want to offend your brother by something frivolous. You don't want to offend your brother because of something frivolous. If you're going to offend your brother, man, at least offend him because you see, he getting hooked on crack or something. Or he about to sleep with another man's wife or something. Then that's worth offending your brother for that. Saying, man, I can't rock with you anymore, man. I don't like how you rolling. You sleeping with another man's wife. That's disgusting. Then get into it with him over that. Get into him over the law, statute, commandments. But because he can't kick it anymore, because he acting like a simp. You want to pick and choose your battles. And you don't want to be quick to battle. You want to be quick to, you want to be slow to war. If you're going to choose to go to war and battle, think about it. Take your time when you move. What they say, this is chess, not checkers. All right. This has been Take Ground Radio. This is Take Ground Breakdowns. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. It's the home of the truth, man, with that relationship advice, not only between a man and a woman. Hey, hello, Jacob Gamble. You got a question? Go ahead, type it in. Relationship advice, not only between a man and a woman, but between father, friends, family, associates, co-workers. All these different relationships matter in life. There's only a little bit of time left. There's only a little bit of time left. You want to lay up your folly ground, bring forth fruits, meet for repentance. Go to ishbk.com for more info. Pay your tithes. 10% of all money you earn go to the men of the Lord. Go to ishbk.com and go to a school near you. Go to Israelite School UPK near you. Get on them classes. Get them questions answered face-to-face, one-on-one. Get that Bible breakdowns, man. Be children of the day and not as children of the night. Reconcile with your brothers before it's too late. And get right with the Most High. With that being said, shalom.
Young Billy.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out.
Still UPK, still undefeated, still one West, still keep the heat up, still in the streets, still on the block. My people need healing, priests and prophets, bring it out. Black Watch, the white man is the devil, drop dead and kick rocks. Blood of an Israelite, this for the 12 tribes. I'm a soldier, motherfucker, so I'm ready to block. Cause the line played with your life. Now who they talking about that UPK? Long beards and them niggas with them boots and braids, raising up the children of Israel every goddamn day. Warfare, angry black men with rage. UPK, motherfucker.
Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood with the ox, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it